Subcube is a game that's all about spatial awareness, and I am terrible at this type of thing. I can barely bay park a car, I can barely do any of this game today. In this game, you are given a very simple premise. You've got all these different blocks on a screen for each level, and you just have to roll them all into one cohesive and seamless block. Now the block is 3 by 3 by 2, so that's 3 width, 3 length, and 2 in height. But it starts off very simple with just little squares and oblongs, and I was like, yes, I get this, I'm feeling good about myself. And then very quickly it starts to drop in these Tetris style blocks to absolutely twist your brain. Now, you start off with some L shapes, and they might need to interlock, or they might need to kind of belly flop roll over on top of, say, like a thin oblong block. And then that creates a nice little seal, and then you're like, right, got that all together. But then it gets more complicated with like squares with just one block poking out on top or something like that. Or it could be that you get loads and loads of L shapes and you have to kind of interlock them all together. So it creates like what looked like a weird elastic band ball of blocks as you try and get things all connected and together. It's really key to understand where to start off your block building, because otherwise you'll end up just rolling things around trying to get where you need to go, and that uses up moves. So it's all about key planning ahead of the game so that you don't get yourself into a stuck situation. I personally really struggled with this because I'm just not spatially aware at all, and this game really highlighted that. Thankfully though, it's very open and easy to progress to a degree, at least anyway. Levels unlock in groups of 20, and you just need to complete 5 of them to unlock the next 20. So I found myself struggling with certain types of blocks, so I would actively avoid those if I spotted them in a level, and I'd move on to some of the quote-unquote easier ones for me, which allowed me to unlock the next few going forward. Each level has a gold, silver and bronze move criteria limit, but you aren't challenged by time, and really you're not challenged by moves either, because even if you fail to get the bronze level version, as long as you complete the level, you're fine. It's just that if you plan out your moves ahead, then gold, silver and bronze are absolutely well within reach, and some of them you can get well under par as well if you're quite cheeky with it. The last thing I'd say about this game is that it's got 123 levels. There is an infinite mode that's in beta at the moment, which should give you endless replayability. And I would also recommend using the keyboard over the mouse. I found the mouse controls to be a little bit finicky, but with the keyboard I use the arrow keys to move around, Q and E to rotate the view at 90-degree angles, and I found that really, really helpful, because especially if I was not thinking ahead of time and I was having to like roll in blocks from behind, I could just spin around the view and be like, yeah, you've buggered that one up, Simon. So yeah, if you're spatially aware, if you like these kind of block building games, this is a tough one for you, and it will give you plenty of replayability with the infinite mode. Written review will be over on higherplayinggames.com. Any comments or questions, leave them down below, and I apologise for the entire gameplay footage that you've got on this screen. I just struggled, but I can absolutely see the benefit in this for other people. Higher Playing Games is part of the Higher Playing Network, a completely independent media outlet supported by people like you. The goal is to create the best possible content that cultivates a richer indie scene for games as well as music and entertainment. To find out more and to get involved, visit patreon.com/higherplaynetwork. Your support makes all the difference, and in return you'll gain access to bonus content and downloads. Thank you for watching.